Hi, my name is Lauren Wireman. I am in my warehouse right now. I own a product company in the nail industry. So we make really cool nail stuff. We have gel polishes, we have glitters, we have brushes, we have everything that you would ever need to do amazing, beautiful nails and nail art. And part of being in this industry and having the job that I have is teaching. Teaching is what drove me to start a product company. I started teaching because it's what I'm most passionate about. Suddenly everybody was like, oh, I want one of those brushes. I want some of that paint. I want some of that stuff. And I was being really scrappy and I was cutting brushes from the craft store. And anyway, it evolved into this giant product company. And so I've learned through the years that education is such an important part of it. And we have done education in person for years. I love in-person education. I love doing classes. I love the atmosphere. I love just doing the live classes. It's my absolute favorite. When COVID happened, it really pushed us into a place where we had to figure out how to still deliver amazing education, but do it from a digital platform. And it really changed things. So it was like, ready or not, everybody got pushed into this digital style of education. And I have learned so much over the last 10 years. There's so many things that go into producing online education. And a lot of people who are really great at marketing out there on the internet will make it seem like, oh, it's so easy. Like you can have your course done in a day, your online course, or you can have your online course done in a week. And sure, if you're someone who has a lot of experience doing it, I'm sure you can whip up an online course very quickly. But for those of you who are passionate about teaching, that want to continue to teach and mentor, but have no idea how to capture all of that juju and put it together into some type of online deliverable package, it can be crazy overwhelming. There's so many things to cover. So just off the top of my head, because I'm known in my industry for bursting bubbles, and I'm always going to give it to you very straight, because people are like, oh, I want to be a distributor. And I'm like, no, you really don't. And let me tell you why you don't want to be a distributor. Like, oh, I want to start a product company. Like, let me tell you all about what it's like. How it is not glamorous. Like, do you see me in here? I'm in here with box cutters and boxes and ladders and short nails. I own a nail company and I have to wear short nails because this is what it's really like behind the scenes. So same thing with creating online courses and doing online education. It is totally different behind the scenes. I'm just gonna walk you through some of the skills that you need to be able to produce online education. And the reason why I'm doing this is not to discourage you. I am here to make sure that you are looking at this like through a proper lens, rather than just being kind of bamboozled from all of these really incredibly great marketers. So such a wonderful part of our industry, as y'all know in the beauty industry, is marketing. And marketing is super essential. It's essential because you have something that's great, that's wonderful. You need people to know about it. That's where marketing comes into play. It's like, how do you take this thing? How do you explain? Think of like the guy on the infomercials, you're like explaining all the wonderful things that it does, communicating all of this to a customer, explaining to them why they need this thing, why they should get it, why it will be great and change their life. And then the customer makes a decision. They decide to buy it. If they like it and all those things are actually true, they're going to trust you and they're going to continue to be a customer. And so like marketing is definitely important. But there are some people who are so good at marketing, and sometimes what they're marketing it's a little too good to be true, right? So online courses, I watch people that market how to do online courses, the trainings for online courses, and they make it seem like, oh, it's like so super simple. And let me just roll through some of the skills that you're going to have to learn to be able to successfully do online courses. Number one, oh my gosh, there's so many, my head's about to explode. Number one is you are going to have to come up with a really good name for your online course. And that is now, it's like, how long did it take you to come up with your business name? Some of you just like bam, and then others it might have taken a couple days. Some of you it took a year. Some of you it took like 5 seconds. But for most of us, it's not something that comes to us instantly, and it's something that we like to get feedback. Oh, what if I call my salon this, or what if I call this product that? We usually want that like bounce back of feedback. So, and the name is so crucially important. It's so important. Picking out like branding is going to be your color scheme. One of the things that I talk about with branding is I'm like, okay, if you're trying to like promote this luxury cruise you have that costs like $10,000 and it's super luxurious, you're not going to use the palm tree emoji on your phone as your logo or as your graphic to market it. It does not scream luxury. It screams like college spring break with red Solo cups. Okay. So, that is all like branding, and having the branding right will actually help so that your marketing is even easier to do when it comes time to sell that particular product to your potential customers. You have to know who your potential customers are. You have to know who your target market is. There are so many things that you need to know how to do. You have to know how to capture video. You have to know how to organize all of that video. You have to know how to edit that video. And it doesn't mean that you have to do it all, but you need to know enough about it so that if you wanted to pay somebody else to do it, you could do that without getting like totally ripped off, because you're able to say like, here's how I want it to be. Here's how I want it to be edited. You have to know about all the different platforms that are available to put your digital product on. You need to know how to price your digital product. You need to know how to write a sales page. You need to know how to type all kinds of stuff. You need to know how to make digital assets, like for example, a lot of people make printable things or printable little checklists, or here's my guide to this or my ebook for that. There's those types of things. Here's the workbook that goes with my course. It's like, shoot, how do you do that? And nothing is the way that it was. Like when I was younger and we would have to write, an employee handbook, we'd be in like Microsoft Word, like doing this. Like there are so many programs out there. So this is the good news. There's so many programs that are available out there that make doing all of the things that I just mentioned way easier than they ever were. Video editing isn't that hard anymore. Capturing video, pretty much anybody can do with an iPhone. Getting the proper lighting. I have no lights right now. I'm literally, my phone is sitting on this garage door right now. Okay. But I've done enough video to know like how much light I need to make a decent quality video. So there are just so many things, making sure that your volume is good, making sure that you're not rambling about crazy stuff like I am right now. There's just a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that goes into it. And as I'm designing this course to help my friends, and I feel like I attract people with ADHD, I attract creatives. So I know my people. I have taught my people for the last, oh my gosh, how long have I been teaching in the beauty industry? Since 2009. So 14 years I have been teaching my type of people in the beauty industry how to produce. So whether it's giving them instructions to teach them nail art or teaching them how to build curriculum for classes, I have been doing this for a lot of years, and I know my people, and y'all are my favorite people to teach. I love teaching you because you're the type of people a lot of times that have so many creative ideas that you don't know which one to grab and focus on. And I love coaching. So I have been working with a beta group, taking them through this process so far. We are on week 3 right now in the process, and they are coming up with the best online courses with the best titles. It's so exciting. They know their target market. They're getting it together. They're going to begin filming this week, so they're all getting set up to film their courses. It's so exciting. I'm so excited for them because I know that the courses that they're going to produce and put out in the world are going to just change people's lives. And some of them aren't even doing like beauty industry courses. They're doing other stuff that they're really passionate passionate about, it doesn't even matter, because you can take these skills and apply it to whatever it is that you're passionate about. So I just wanted to ramble on and let you all know what I've been up to behind the scenes and that I'm really excited about it. So hang in there. I will have it available to you all soon. I promise I will make it available to you all very soon. In the meantime, I love you. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.